Hey everybody, what's up? This is Jerry from DIYontheweb.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make your very own website that you can show off to the world completely free. This website will be using software that websites like CNN, TechCrunch and Forbes use. You won't need to spend a single dollar. The only thing you'll need is time, which believe it or not you only need about 10 to 20 minutes of. By the end of this tutorial you'll have a website which is accessible around the world and ready for customization, whether you want to install a blog, company website or shop. And don't be afraid, you don't need to know how to write a single line of code or do any fancy stuff. This tutorial requires absolutely no skill and anyone from a 10-year-old to a grandma can do it. You might be wondering why I'm making this video, and simply put, because my last video from 2012 was so popular, I had to make another one. These tutorials also put into perspective just how easy it is to make your own website, and a free website is a great way to show it off. As with every free website video, I always stress the importance of moving to a paid host and domain as soon as possible. Why? Well, you can read my article on the advantages and disadvantages of free and paid websites by clicking the link in the top left corner. You can also follow my other tutorial on how to make a website by clicking the link in the top right corner. But the gist of it is pretty much that free hosts tend to be slow and they don't look professional. You can get paid hosting and a proper website like howtomakeawebsite.com for less than a couple bucks a month. With free hosts, you run the risk of losing your website when it gets popular, and then there's problems like downtime, and not to mention your website's name will be something like yourwebsite.anotherwebsite.com instead of just yourwebsite.com. Also, if you ever plan to make money off your website, you want to just use this tutorial as a beginner's guide and then move on to a paid alternative as soon as you can. So with all that aside, let's get started. So the first step in making a website for free is to sign up for hosting. Basically, hosting is pretty much renting another computer somewhere else which is on 24/7, with its sole purpose to run websites. You can run a website off your own computer, but you'll rack up huge bills at the end of the month. Think about hosting as the land that your house is built on for an easier explanation. So the first thing you want to do is open the resources page, which you can click on the annotation on the video, or you can look on the screen for the link. Once you're there, you want to click on the link which says JNS host. Once the website loads, you want to click the details button under the package called standard 3. This will take you to a page with the detailed statistics where you want to click the sign up now button. Next, you just want to read the terms of services and click agree. The next step is to fill out your details. Make sure you answer truthfully, as you don't want to risk your account getting banned. Don't worry, as none of this information will be public. Where it says subdomain, you want to name your website. So I name my website DIY free website, and so to get to my website, I go to diyfreewebsite.jnshost.us. To get something like a .com, you will need to watch my other videos, which you can have a link to at the end of the video. So once you're done, just fill in the reason for making a free web hosting account, answer the simple math question, and then click send. Now you'll be taken to the thank you page where it will just tell you that you'll be receiving an email soon with your details. So go to your email, and in about 5 minutes the email from JNS host should arrive. Once it's arrived, you want to open it and open in a new tab the URL to your control panel. You then want to copy your password, go to the new tab and log in using the username created and the password you copied. Then to finish it all off, just click login. Once you click login, you will be taken to the control panel which you can manage your website on. You'll rarely need to open this besides now, where you want to click the advanced tab and then click Zantastico. Zantastico is a free tool which allows you to choose what you want to install, whether it be a shop, forum or blog. There's many options to choose from. We will be installing WordPress, which is the same software that sites like CNN use. So click the blue install button next to WordPress and a window should pop up. So on the pop-up, next to the domain to install, you should have a drop-down box. If it's empty, then you want to wait a couple of minutes for your domain to activate. Your domain is pretty much the address to your house, and so you give your domain out to people like yourwebsite.com, and this will take them to your hosting where your house is located. Just stay on this page for now until I get back to it. So now that the domain is finished setting up, you can go back to Zantastico and click the install button next to WordPress. Once the pop-up loads, you should see a domain in the list. You want to leave it as is. Then all you want to do is check the box underneath it and click Start Install. So now Zantastico will download and upload all the necessary files for you. This should only take a couple of seconds, and when it's finished, you just want to click Install. Then this will refresh you back to the login page, where all you want to do is wait about 20 or 30 minutes for everything to work. So after 20 or 30 minutes, what you should see is the WordPress page. It should look like the exact same on my screen. So to continue, just click Create a Configuration File. Click Let's Go and then fill out the details. So to do this, you want to go back to your control panel and click where it says MySQL Databases to create a new database. Then you want to enter WordPress into the blank space and click Create. Once that's finished, you want to copy it and paste it to where it says database name on the previous page you were on before. So now you want to create a user. You can do this by going back and clicking Home, and once it's finished loading, you can create a new user by clicking MySQL Users. Once that's finished loading, in the blank space next to username, you just want to put any name you want to, as long as you remember it. I just named mine the same as my website. And then next to map databases, you want to choose the database you created before and then click Create. So once that's finished loading, you can see the password and username, so you want to copy the password, go back to the website and paste your password in and type your username in. Once that's finished, all you want to do is click Submit and you're finished. So from there, you just want to click Run this install and it will take you to the WordPress setup page. You can enter your title, username, password and email in. Your title you can change whenever you want to, but your username you can't. You don't want to name it admin, as it increases your chances of getting hacked. So once you're finished, you just want to click the Install WordPress button. So WordPress should install and it should only take a couple of seconds. And when you're finished, it should take you to a success page where you can click Login. So after a couple of seconds of letting it load, you can enter the username and password which you created, which isn't the same as your hosting account, but what you created on the last page, and then you want to click Login. Once you've logged in, this will take you to the control panel where you can add posts, you can change what your theme looks like and do stuff like that. I have other videos and I'll have a link at the end of the video. So those videos, so you can set up your website to do whatever you want. You can make a magazine, you can make a blog, you can make a shop, you can make literally anything you want to with WordPress. And the best thing about it is it's completely free. So in the top left corner, just click Visit Site, and this will take you to what your current site looks like, and this is what your friends will see as soon as you're finished. And as you can see, that's your website. You can see there's a post, header and more. You can go to your Appearance tab back in your control panel and you can change what your website looks like using themes. There's default themes already installed, or you can click the Install Themes button and you can choose a bunch of options which will let you know what themes is best suited to what you chose. So thanks for watching this video, and please like this video, share this video and favorite this video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or send me a message and I'll be happy to answer them for you. At the end of this video, you'll see a couple of links to other resources which you can read or view. I highly suggest you go to them, as it's a great way to learn more about websites.